Good morning. You're listening to Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other important happenings every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, 5 years after the pandemic began, North Central Washington Libraries are still redefining what it means to serve the community, one innovation at a time. Before we continue, have you joined Neighbor yet? If not, download the app today and join local conversations about issues that matter. Neighbor is a site just for our local community focused on facts, not misinformation. Best of all, it's free for everyone. To learn more, visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Now, our feature story. Even 5 years after lockdowns, North Central Washington Libraries continues to evolve, shaped by the pandemic, but still rooted in community service. When COVID-19 swept through the Wenatchee Valley in 2020, the Wenatchee and East Wenatchee branches of North Central Washington Libraries quickly became more than just a place to check out books. They became essential hubs for information, access, and connection. Faced with closures and uncertainty, library staff responded with creativity and commitment, pivoting to virtual programming and forming new partnerships to support the community during a time of crisis. Amanda Brack, Communications and Engagement Coordinator for NCW Libraries, said the team acted swiftly. One of the first moves was to create a virtual services committee, tasked with curating and promoting online content. This led to a robust weekly schedule of digital offerings, including story times for kids, STEM activities for students, book clubs, and author talks that helped patrons of all ages stay engaged and connected from home. At a time when so many felt isolated, these digital programs offered a lifeline. Simultaneously, the library launched a curbside pickup in August 2020 and resumed its mail order delivery service, an especially critical move for rural areas in North Central Washington, where reliable internet access can still be inconsistent. Residents could browse the catalog online, call in their requests, and have books delivered right to their door. These efforts helped bridge a digital divide that became glaringly obvious during the pandemic. NCW Libraries didn't go it alone. They partnered with organizations like Humanities Washington, Wenatchee Valley College, Confluence Health, and the Wenatchee Valley Museum to offer virtual author events, while also teaming up with WorkSource, public health agencies, and the Department of Health to distribute job search tools and accurate COVID information. This kind of coordination allowed the library to serve as a clearinghouse for resources, both practical and cultural. To keep patrons and staff safe, the libraries formed a COVID safety task force to monitor evolving guidelines. The team implemented phased reopening plans, installed plexiglass barriers at service desks, and added sanitizer stations throughout the branches. Even after restrictions were lifted, many of these safety measures remain in place as a precaution and sign of continued care. Use of digital materials soared in 2020 and has stayed strong ever since. Brack credits the library's video tutorials and step-by-step guides for helping more people tap into the wealth of ebooks, streaming media, and online research tools. Popular author talks have resumed, brought in big names like Kristen Hanna and Jason Reynolds, attracting attendees from across the region. Today, the libraries operate 30 branches across Chelan, Douglas, Ferry, Grant, and Okanogan counties, making it the largest library district by geography in the state. Brack says that while the pandemic forced a reinvention, it also clarified the library's mission to remain flexible, responsive, and rooted in community need. Even as in-person activity rebounds, the hybrid approach remains, giving people options for how they choose to engage with their local library. For more on this story, head over to wenatcheeworld.com. Are you passionate about the issues shaping North Central Washington? Then you won't want to miss the Wenatchee World Forum at Pybus. This monthly event brings together newsmakers and the community to dive into the topics that matter most. It's your chance to engage, ask questions, and be part of the conversation shaping our region's future. Have questions or need more info? Visit wenatcheeworld.com/forum. Now, a few other stories you should know about. A Cadillac caught fire Tuesday afternoon near Kyle Matheson Orchards in Malaga, briefly spreading into nearby brush before it was brought under control. Crews from the Wenatchee Valley Fire Department arrived just before 2 p.m. and quickly contained the quarter-acre blaze. Chief Brian Brett said the fire was likely sparked by electrical or mechanical failure. No one was hurt, but the car was a total loss. As part of the Shalane Douglas Land Trust's 40 for 40 project, Andy Dappin paddled the final 6 miles of the White River and found it more, quote, wild and scenic than its lack of federal designation suggests. With its aqua blue water, abundant wildlife, and dramatic mountain backdrops, the river offers a rewarding but challenging ride for intermediate paddlers. Careful maneuvering is needed to avoid sweepers and log jams, and September paddlers might even spot spawning salmon along the gravel beds. Maxine Dockendorf, a longtime community volunteer and former Granite Falls Library board member, passed away July 4th in Wenatchee at age 96. Originally from Mullen, Nebraska, Maxine was deeply involved in youth programs, church choirs, and civic groups like the American Legion Auxiliary and Eastern Star. She helped guide the construction of a new library in Granite Falls and remained a dedicated public servant throughout her life. She is survived by her 3 children, 6 grandchildren, many great-grandchildren, and 2 stepsons. This week's featured house listing is a luxury home perched on Skyline Drive in Wenatchee, offering sweeping views and nearly 5,000 square feet of high-end living. The 2007 North Central Washington Home Builders Tour of Homes winner features 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, a chef's kitchen, and a theater room, plus spa-inspired bathrooms, heated floors, and a wine-ready wet bar. It's listed at $1.5 million with Premier One Properties. Head over to WenatcheeWorld.com to check out all the pictures and schedule a tour. Thanks for listening. For more information on all the stories you heard today, visit us at WenatcheeWorld.com. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to subscribe to Slices of Wenatchee wherever you listen to podcasts.